What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight we are watching Ozark season 4 episode 1,
the final season, which is super sad because Ozark, before we started YouTube,
is gangster.
Yeah, it's been one of our favorite shows like ever. Ozark is fantastic. The writing, the direction, the acting, like everything about Ozark is top tier. I don't think the show gets enough credit that it deserves. I do know it's one of Netflix's biggest shows, but they're like season 4 and it's over. But at least it gets an extended season of this
and I hope
year.
That it ends
as great as it has been.
I was gonna say on a good note, but it probably won't end on a good note. So I hope it ends well for the show. Yes,
but in the last episode of season 3, we had the culmination of everything that had been going on that season. Wendy had her brother killed because he was a liability because of his mental disability, his bipolar disorder, and he told Helen's daughter what she did, and she had told Navarro that he was going to be a liability. And we had the casino opening with the gangs there wanting a piece of the money, so Marty made a deal with them. But then the son was beating on. Yeah, I know there was just so much going on. The FBI has got a warrant because he opened another casino, but it was Wendy's fault that the casino got opened in the first place.
So then the FBI came to investigate and audit them pretty much.
So they had to really keep things tight. But then that mobster's son was beating on freaking
Ruth.
Yeah, Ruth. And she wanted Wendy and Marty to do something about it, but of course they couldn't because of the relationship.
So much shit going on.
And so, of course, obviously Ruth is upset about it because they say that she's family and that she's like a daughter to them. But she's like, if this was Charlotte, like we wouldn't even be having a conversation. So Ruth basically rids herself of them, and she goes with Wyatt, who's with Darlene, the crazy old lady from the poppy seed fields, and she finds out that this guy beat her. So she goes and she shoots him right in the balls, right in the family jewels with the shotgun, and basically tells his dad, like, if you want to start a war, like, you know where to find me.
Yeah, you can come find me. But it was like, true Ozark fashion. There was so much shit going on. I would like to say that most of the shit going on in season 3 was Wendy's fault.
Yes. Her over ambition and just overstepping.
Instead of just listening to Marty and just going along with what Marty's plans were, she of course wanted to do it her way.
Went behind his back,
and
talked to Navarro.
Behind his back, and just did whatever she wanted to do, which got them in so much shit.
And so Marty is trying to flip an FBI agent so that they can launder money who's pregnant. And then Helen, of course, gets tied up, and she winds up telling Noah that his mom is the one that okayed them killing his uncle, and Marty had cremated his body. So they all leave. Navarro calls them all to Mexico.
Well, and of course, at this point, the kids are pissed at them.
Yeah, of course.
Because during last season, it had gotten to where they couldn't really hide what was going on from the kids anymore. So the kids were
the extent of what was going on,
pretty much involved in what was going on. But then once they found out that Wendy had her brother killed to kind of still cover up what was
Charlotte
going on.
knows. I know Noah definitely knows because he was the one with the gun.
But ever since they found out like the full extent of what's been happening,
it's been off the rails for them.
They do not have any respect for their parents.
But of course, the FBI agent is telling Marty not to get on the plane, but he has to. And they land in Mexico. And of course, Navarro is there to greet them. And then I guess his right-hand man blows Helen's brains out right beside Wendy and Marty and gives them a hug.
Wendy had talked to him on the phone, and she said, if we do this, then
Helen can't be a part.
Helen can't be a part of this enterprise anymore.
Helen was also kind of the mole. She was trying to make it seem like Marty was taking the deal with the FBI to be an informant or to just give away the information, when really it wasn't him. It was her just trying to frame Marty, and I guess Navarro found that out.
Because Navarro also had Marty, like, held hostage.
For a while. And that's because of the whole thing with Wendy. Like...
Yeah, because Wendy was doing whatever she wanted to do. But anyways, so at the end, Wendy makes this deal with him, like, okay, we'll do this, but Helen can't be a part of it anymore. And literally, as soon as they land and get there and get out of the car, they blow her head up.
Off. Out.
Insides
out.
Whatever. But she's dead.
And that's how the season ended. But I wonder if this season's going to pick up right where it left off.
We'll have a time jump.
I really hope there's no time jump. I hate when shows do time jumps. But if Ozark does a time jump, I'm sure they'll do it in pristine fashion. But I'm ready and excited to hop into this first part of the final season.
First and final. Yes.
You ready? All right, everyone. Let's start it. Time jump?
I don't know.
Or are we going to get... Yep, time jump. Or flashback. The most awkward of silence.
I love his voice. 48 more hours. I'm calling the moving company this afternoon.
What?
Whenever. Jonah and I are packed.
48 hours, moving company. What the hell is going on?
How's the sound of the bell looking? Don't worry, you don't have to go if you don't want to.
Is this real life? Is this real life?
I believe so. What?
Is that real life?
The fuck? Do you think someone purposely did that to
The
them?
truck was just on the wrong side of the road. Are you serious?
This is how we're starting?
Well, we have an inflated flamingo, a shrimp shell, hotel keys, and a piñata.
Okay, well, this is still in Mexico.
We're jumping back. She said 48 hours calling a moving company. What the flash forward was that? First of all,
I just want you to know that people in Mexico be claiming that they don't have no money, but this is legit the type of parties they have all the time.
That's because they save up for this money. I mean, for this party, right?
Whatever. They got a zebra donkey.
They have security.
Is it the baby's christening?
I think so. I remember what happened last time.
Yeah.
That was clean the brain parts off of our clothes and face before we got to the party. Gonna need a new shirt. And
No. Why don't you just take a shower, Wendy? Why is she crying?
probably because she's never seen anyone get murdered before.
I mean, she had her brother murdered.
She had him murdered, but she wasn't there. This person's brains are on the side of her brain.
Well, she acts like she's a badass, so I'm gonna need her to continue to act like it.
Everyone's a badass till you have someone else's brains on you, and the person literally died this close to you.
Like, the bullet could have gone through her and hit Wendy, too.
Yeah, I'm thinking she's probably realizing that.
Hello?
Did they lock the door? What is happening? Oh, here are the clothes you're about to wear to this christening. So go ahead and take showers, because you need to be presentable.
Ooh, they look nice.
Extra fly. How do you go about pretending your life is normal?
Dude, they're freaking money launderers.
I know, but you look at...
They're dealing with the mob.
And razor glass to him. Like, you just wiped off brains from your...
Yeah, but they're dealing with the mob. Like, if they do anything that they don't like,
the second
they'll
biggest
just get
cartel.
killed.
Facts.
You two are celebrities. The U.S. Army raided the Lagunes compound. You two brought the full force of the American government down on their enemy.
Oh, so now the #1 cartel.
My uncle tells me you're from Chicago. Oh, please tell me nothing has changed.
This is Javier. Javi.
So, Darlene Snell. What do you plan to do?
Yeah, got to do.
Yeah, Marty.
What do you mean? Kill Dal and poison her product when she was supposed to be her partner.
You got the name right. I don't understand what you mean.
Yeah,
Before she passed,
take care of her.
Helen told us that this woman was planning to replant her poppies.
Small annoyances weigh on my nephew.
I had a good teacher. He said that to lose face was to lose everything.
Which is why Marty has been tasked with making her stop.
We're on it. Shut that
Always.
down.
Good. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have some things we need to discuss.
Oh, he was talking to his nephew.
Yeah. You thought he was talking to them?
I did for a second. Do you think Javi trusts them?
Probably not.
Doesn't seem like it.
His entire
Look at
generation.
that shot.
Your greatest threat will always come from the inside, Marty. Never forget that.
Ruth.
I thought business school would make my nephew more prudent, but he's pushing. And if he senses any weakness, well,
He lets me know.
might make a move.
What?
What kind of move?
He'll kill me.
Mm.
And you.
And you.
Anyone who he sees as important to me. Which is why he can never know what we're about to speak of.
All right.
Welcome to the fold.
But God knows he knows, Wendy. You will use your influence to allow me to walk away.
Excuse me?
What does that mean? Exactly.
Put it all on my nephew?
I will walk away from my business. I will be free of the threat of arrest or assassination. And I will be able to move freely to the United States, back and forth, where you have established my children's business empire.
I'm sorry, that's impossible.
Please don't use that word, Wendy.
What other word could I use?
I think what Wendy means is that the FBI they don't make any
Deals.
agreements that aren't advantageous to them.
I am aware that I will have to make some concessions.
Concessions?
Yes.
Well, you better calm down, Wendy.
Concessions. Isn't this exactly what you were doing, Wendy?
Yeah,
With
Wendy.
Your foundation.
Mm-hmm.
You can transform yourself into a pillar of society where you won't do the same for me.
You know, to be fair, we're not globally recognized cartel leaders on every most wanted list in the world.
Well, do this and you are free of your obligation to me.
Damn.
I'm sorry. It's just not doable.
Okay, then why are you still alive? This is what I want.
Make it happen.
This is why I chose you.
You're alive because I chose you over Helen.
I mean, is it Wendy's fault we're in this situation? Yes.
It is and isn't. It's Marty's fault first.
True. But now she's trying to back out and be a bitch about it. Like, you've been
What
a gangster this whole time.
What
so
he's
continue.
asking, though,
Keep that
energy. Listen, you can't just go back to America and be like, look, FBI. Navarro, untouchable. He should be able to come to the U.S. and back to Mexico freely. No assassination, no arrest, no nothing. Like, what are his concessions he's talking about? Welcome to the Lazy O Motel. Come on, Ruth. Come back from the dark side.
No, I'm just waiting on someone.
You must be Miss Langmore.
Yes, hi.
Sam Benton. Lorna, we're going to borrow your office if that's okay.
Of course, yeah.
But the buyer hotel.
Is she really buying this hotel?
Just
She
trying
would.
to get my head around it.
No, I understand.
So you're offering to buy this place outright?
I want to own a piece of this town. I want to be the face they see. My place.
All right.
think a little bit of that was the truth.
You think she's gonna fire this lady?
Pleasure doing business with you.
You're fired.
Oh, and Lorna, darling, you're fucking fired.
The lazy fucking O.
I made it seem like
Karma.
this really meant something to me.
I used to make him use this leaf blower every day, even if it was completely bare.
Do you think they're still sleeping together? Darlene and Wyatt?
Maybe.
For fucking years.
Ruth is right. It's best to be direct and clear.
Seeing as it's your farm, you get 50% and me and Y split the other half, 25 each.
I mean, that seems fair.
Your cut seems fair. Wyatt and I'll split the other 75% evenly between us. All this good news.
Well then.
Not weird at all.
Which part? The fact that they may still be most certainly sleeping together?
Yeah, I was gonna say most certainly.
Who is this?
No sé.
Hello? I just want to know who the hell this guy is. And whose home he's at. Interesting.
Okay.
Jonah, what are you doing here? Maybe you're just there to talk some sense into her?
It's Ben's ashes. He loved you.
He loved you too.
I don't think you should work for my parents anymore.
I'm not.
I don't. I quit. Why don't you think I should work for your parents?
So you know.
Thanks. You come visit him. Anytime.
He was a good guy when he wasn't losing it.
And he really did care about her.
He really did. He loved the crap out of Ruth.
Your parents know these ashes are missing?
They're in Mexico.
Gonna see that as an opportunity to do something. Go into his office, yeah.
In the casino.
What are you doing here?
Marty asked for me to cover for him while he's in Mexico.
Get away from the desk.
Charlotte, what's going on?
Get away from the fucking desk.
Kenny, you don't gotta do that. I talked to my parents before they left for Mexico, which is why I'm here covering. Kenny.
She needs to be gone now. Escort her out and make sure she doesn't come back.
Good job, Charlotte. The office should have been locked, but good job, Charlotte. I'm just wondering where the cops are right now. It's clearly the home, and Jonah blew out that window.
Yeah.
It's fine. We're fine.
What happened?
We have some issues.
Some?
I shot the windows out.
Why? Why'd you shoot the windows out?
Because?
I was upset because Mom killed Ben.
Okay.
It's not that simple.
That's not what Helen said.
Well, the world doesn't work like that, pal.
This is a family conversation with the Byrdes, which is crazy to think about. Like, they're having this conversation.
Hi, Marty Byrde. Can I help you?
My name's Mel Saddam. I'm a private investigator from Chicago. I'll keep this super short.
So I'm looking for help.
Sure, come in.
Business partner. Seems she kind of dropped off the face of the earth. I have no idea where she is. Honey, have you heard from her?
No. Should we be worried?
Oh, no. It's probably just games.
What if he was like, she's dead?
He's a wild card right now, just like Ben was.
Sorry, we were unable to help.
Okay.
You should talk to her daughter, Erin. See what she knows.
I'll do that, thank you.
What the fuck was that?
Clean this shit up.
So that was how we left that conversation?
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing Ruth into this.
I wouldn't want it any other way.
She must be playing like the long game. Darlene is smart. She's always been smart.
She is. And not scared of fucking shit.
That's for sure.
I put a new lock on the gun cabinet and stored all the shells.
Wendy's gonna have to live with her being responsible for Ben's death for the rest of her life.
Somehow we have to turn Omar Navarro into a model citizen.
Yeah. And then we need to convince Darlene Snell to shut down her heroin operation.
Of course we do.
All very small tasks. If their plate wasn't full, this wouldn't be Ozark.
Man, they put
like
themselves.
Extra
it's
full.
snowing, I just want you to
Working
know.
in conjunction with federal
Oh, it definitely is snowing.
forces reached the compound here. You're laundering money for them. That's why you were in Marty's office trying to steal his software. Couldn't make it on your own, is that it?
Damn,
Wow.
Wendy.
So what's this message from Mexico so important you had to drag us all in here?
They have instructed us to warn you
Not to.
Darlene and Jacob ran their farm well before you guys ever even came to the Ozarks.
Well, we're here now.
Okay, but we did come. It's a different world.
Damn, you said it's a different world
So the
now.
fact that I don't give a good goddamn what you or your Mexicans have to say about anything.
We're just the messengers here.
Right. Because you don't take fucking action, do you?
That's for other people.
This isn't a personal squabble. This is real.
Oh, I know. It's fucking real.
No, you don't. Helen worked for that cartel for 10 years.
And they blew her brains
out 2 feet from us. We had to wash pieces of her out of our hair. That's real.
So we gotta.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck, especially about y'all.
Your life is in danger.
I'll worry about my family, thank you. Not unless there's
Don't give
anything
no
else you
fucks.
have to say.
That's it.
Get as far away from them as possible.
Please make her listen. Don't get yourself killed.
Why do you fucking care?
Damn.
Of course I care.
Don't bother. She's made her bed.
Damn, Wendy.
Damn, Wendy. Wendy gives no fucks.
Hey, look, don't let
She
them get
knows.
to you,
She got
okay? You don't work
tortured.
for them anymore.
I kind of thought of Helen like some giant fucking machine, like a thresher or something.
Yeah,
I
and
didn't
they
think
killed
she
her.
could be fucking killed.
And they killed her.
Don't worry, Darlene's got this, okay?
What the fuck is Darlene gonna do?
In comparison to Helen.
Look, I should go.
Check back here in 48 hours, and I can consider her a missing person.
I hate that 48-hour rule. I think it's so fucking dumb.
I think it should apply based on the circumstances of what happened with the person going missing. If they have no history of ever like being missing or falling out of a routine or sneaking out, it should be an immediate search.
She's gonna chew her own paw off if I don't get back to her in time. So just give me a little help and I'll be out of here.
Do you trust this PI?
Not really.
Well, I'm sorry.
She's extra pregnant.
I hope nothing happens to her.
Yeah, me too. Marty's gonna be here?
What? That I'm a hypocrite? That I'm a purist who makes compromises? So how dare I look at the world as black and white? Is that the truth you about to drop? Get yourself home. You don't want them to see you here while you're suspended.
He's back again at Helen's home.
Yeah, he was looking for her. Well, I mean, it wasn't hard. The door was apparently open.
Like, I don't necessarily trust him all the way because if he was there and I was going, Helen, like, you know, he would have said something, hello. He's looking for something very specific.
I mean, technically, he said he's just trying to serve her divorce.
Then why is he looking up in the ceilings?
I would agree. But I'm just saying that's what he said. Which is why I know I don't trust him. Why Why he looking at her cameras?
I mean, he knew exactly where to go. Maybe that's what he was following, the wiring in the ceilings, to figure out where this system was. Is he gonna see Jonah come in there with the gun?
Is he coming back to their house?
Well, I'm sure he's gonna see them there with the gun.
Like, how do we act like we can have a nice family dinner?
That's what I'm saying.
Thank you for cleaning up the living room.
I couldn't sit there.
Didn't think I had a choice.
You didn't.
But thank you anyways.
I've already spoken to Matt in security, and he's briefed every shift change.
Good. Good.
I'm not like just letting her drink like she old enough.
Not sure.
You look at their life.
At this point, it don't matter. You're right.
You want to hate me? Fine. But everything your father is saying is true. And with our foundation, everything this family has sacrificed is going to at least give us the power to do whatever good we want to do.
People will find out where the money came from.
You need to grow up. This is America.
Damn.
People don't care.
How'd I know?
Jesus Christ, this guy.
I just need a second.
We're at sacred time. We're eating.
This is you, right? At Helen's house?
I was angry because she had my uncle committed.
Jonah, be quiet.
I mean, if you look at the rest of the footage, you'll see she was alive when I left.
Enough.
Why would you think she's dead?
I didn't say she was dead.
This is a family matter, okay?
I just need a signature.
Thank you for bringing it to our attention. Good night.
I've seen his signature.
I just need a signature.
Pretty sure that's not all you
I
need.
think that this is a time where we all just need to make sure we don't lose our heads.
What the fuck were you doing?
Wendy?
I went there to shoot her before she could kill our whole family.
Don't
Not
just walk
that
away.
part.
Don't walk away.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
Out.
No, you're not.
Hey, I'm serious. This is all very complicated. We just need to sit down and talk it out like a
We're
family.
not leaving this fucking house.
Like, how do they even say anything to them?
I am calm. Right, I'm completely calm. And I know you can't stop me.
Bullshit, I can't. You're grounded.
Can you dial that down?
Oh, what? You don't think attempted murder is cause for grounding?
This family.
You don't need to stay up.
And just walk the fuck out. Because he's right. Like, what can they say to him?
But, oh, that couldn't be me.
I know it couldn't be you.
He tested the fuck out of Wendy's gangster. And she got trumped.
She's like,
you can't
you're
stop
grounded.
me. You can't stop me.
You can't stop me.
Couldn't have been me.
I am calm.
Okay.
I'm going out.
You're going out, alright. Knocked out. Like, you're finna go out. And you'll wake up tomorrow here in the house. He's gonna help her build the shit.
You know, I have my own software for money laundering.
How'd I know? Or how did you know?
To my dad's. Mine's better.
Because he's smart.
Mine's
But
better.
the accounts have been up and running for a while now, and you can have them if you want.
You should probably know I'm working with Darlene. I know you guys had some shit in the past with your hair and all.
You know she's crazy, right?
Well, yeah. But who the fuck isn't? And this way, I get to work with Wyatt.
You stay as long as you want.
Is he gonna do it?
I think he is. The angrier Wendy makes him, the more spiteful he'll be. Oh, he tested her gangster.
What are you gonna do? Stop me? You can't stop me. I really hope nothing happens to her. She ignore his call?
Absolutely.
If you could, please call me back. It's really important. It's important for me.
Her name Maya Miller.
For
is he fucking sitting in his casino right now.
Back when you can, please. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, I thought that was Navarro.
Recommendations for you. Oh, thank you.
Javi.
Anyway, tell me that hillbilly cunt. Does she still think she can push her heroin in our backyard?
Absolutely.
This place has been crawling with feds. I really don't think it's a good idea for you to be here.
You're right. We'll go to your place.
My place.
Yes.
With the window shut out. Oh boy.
Not good. Not good.
It's the first episode, right? We're not stressed.
Is he gonna do it?
All Mom cares about is protecting us.
Her killing Ben is the same as you killing me. Can you imagine killing me?
Mom's right. You do need to grow up.
Damn.
He's definitely gonna launder the money now. This is why you don't get the kids involved.
I mean, they weren't involved. The kids just found out.
They told them.
Avi was just wondering.
Wendy told them, actually.
Yeah.
I brought us pastries.
You know, Wendy just continued to fuck shit up.
That's so nice of you.
Like always.
Yeah.
I brought us pastries.
I told them that
her face.
A very productive initial meeting. But you may have like, oh yeah, good headway.
Where are you staying?
Here.
At Helen's.
At Helen's?
She's not using
it. When my uncle first told me about your disagreement with Helen, my vote was to kill the two of you.
No offense.
She was sexy, like a scary mean teacher.
Does it make you nervous?
It's not gonna be good for them.
No. He's gonna go do something about Darlene. I'm gonna do it.
I want to do it. I want your money.
Is he coming back?
He's gonna take out the sheriff.
Hours?
I mean, they said that the sheriff, she owns, like, not owns, but the sheriff is like with her. So they're gonna, is he gonna take out the sheriff, Javi?
Do your fucking job, please. Wow.
Is he gonna start looking into what happened to her?
Probably.
Everything's like tying together.
Well, now he's there at her house.
No. So what happens when you do your job, right? Oh boy.
This poor sheriff.
Think he's gonna die?
Probably.
You can't just disappear the sheriff and then just expect nothing to come from it. But I mean, he is a part of the cartel.
I'm looking for Helen Pierce. Do you know how I can get in touch with her?
Yeah.
You're the sheriff.
You can see her in the afterlife.
Like... Hold on a sec, let me turn the music down.
Dead. He just...
Where it went?
Okay.
He said he just rode around on his bike. You believe him?
Like I said, he's eliminating the errors with Darlene. I wouldn't be surprised if he called now and be like, the sheriff's no longer an issue.
Oh my god.
I solved your problem. Come have a look.
Oh,
Now I need you guys to get rid of the body.
You're in a crematorium.
What the fuck?
I solved your guys' problem. come have a look.
You're in a crematorium, right?
Problem solved. There was no hesitation. Let me go turn down the music, turned it up, and then just shot the sheriff. It's a good thing for Jonah to see right now.
Yeah, just gives him more and more reason.
Will he believe at least to the point where people will die if they don't listen? But now he sees them helping get rid of a body, so he's really not going to trust them. So at the end of the episode, please don't be the end of the episode. Please don't be. It's the end of the episode. This is not going to go the way that they think it's going to go. Javi?
First of all, Navarro has given them an impossible task to even accomplish. But of course, they're trying to do it so that they can get away from him
their freedom
and get their freedom back.
This show started with an impossible, or a nearly impossible task. Leaving Chicago, going to the Ozark, and laundering money there, and then opening a casino, and then opening a second casino.
I mean, yes, they've made impossible things happen, but it's just what he's asking for. They're going to have to turn an FBI agent to get to help them.
And also, it's not just one agent. You have to convince
several. I'm sure.
I mean, you're gonna have to convince the FBI, the freaking Homeland Security,
that he's fine to come and go.
Yeah, that he's not gonna be a liability or a risk. Like, he could be an informant of some sort, but he has to be free to come and go. And Jonah is definitely a wild card. He's going to be personally contributing to what Javier's issue is Darlene and her business. So the way to get that started is to have the money laundered, and he's going to be helping.
It's just such a shitty situation.
He shot the sheriff.
Javi is also a wild card because obviously he's not about waiting and letting stuff happen. Like, oh, you have an issue? I'll solve that issue for you right quick.
I'm gonna go there. And there was no hesitation. He's like, oh, you're the sheriff. Laughed about it. Let me go turn down the music real quick. And then shot him. Do you think he thought any of that through?
No. And that's how, especially if he's gonna stay there, he says for a couple days, but I'm sure it's gonna end up being more than that. Or he'll come back and forth to check in on them to see where they are.
He's like, my uncle decided whether it was going to be you guys or Helen. I voted for you guys to die.
I also think that Ruth should know
how serious it is.
How serious of a danger they really are in.
I mean, you see when she left the casino, when they met with Marty and them, she was freaked out, but then Wyatt convinced her that she could still do it. I think she's borderline. She was tortured. She knows, but then when it hit home for her was that she didn't think that Helen could be touched. Helen was the face for Navarro, in the States. And they killed her. And that's what Marty said. She was his person for 10 years. And he didn't blink an eye, blowing her brains out. Who the fuck are any of us to him?
Compared to her, yeah. No one. But I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know because of so many different reasons.
There's too many different factors.
There's too many different wild cards that I don't know how they're going to play out. Jonah being the main one, because I think at this point he's like, fuck all of you. You guys are going to play these games and I can play these games too.
All I know is that this PI, if he actually is a private investigator, if his job is just solely serving people divorce papers, which I doubt he's just a subpoena person, what I think is that he went to the sheriff, he gave him the card, do your job, which I think is the irony, that he finally does his job and he gets killed.
Yes.
But
I feel like he's gonna come back.
And he's like, where is he? Oh, you went missing looking for Helen. This kid was there with the shotgun. Helen's missing.
Gonna keep it
That's
going.
going to tie back to the Byrdes.
Because maybe it did start off as it's a messy divorce and he's just trying to get her to sign the divorce papers. But now that he can't find her and he went to the sheriff and the sheriff was like, oh, we'll wait 48 hours and then we can declare her a missing person. Now he's not going to be there when or if he goes back looking for him. So I feel like he's just going to continue down the rabbit hole of where is she if things keep happening.
The show is crazy.
And Darlene?
She don't care.
She don't care about anything.
Darlene is gangster.
Except for that baby. Fault. I feel like if they threaten the baby, then maybe.
Marty explained to her. The baby is still at risk. If the cartel's coming for them, the baby will probably be the first to go. Because that's the way the cartel rolls.
But she does care about the baby.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. She needs to understand that if they come, you will not be able to stop them, 1. 2, they will kill the baby first to prove a point, and then kill you last.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
You think about how the way the show started, and he was just shooting everybody.
Yeah. Like, I have a feeling that, like you said, Jonah's going to be an issue to the plan that they have.
Yeah.
And I have a feeling that Jonah may be in danger as well.
Well, shit. We still don't have any idea. Let's not forget about the way the episode started with the car accident. And they're like, in 48 hours, the movers are coming. Yeah, we're free.
Yeah.
So something happens. That was obviously a flash into the future.
I just want to know if, like, someone hired someone to do that to them.
The truck was on the wrong side of the road, so I have no idea. Who was
driving the truck? Like, was it someone that got paid off to do it?
I don't know. So, I just know that they were fucked up from that car accident.
We shall see.
Ozark is back, baby. You have anything else? All right, everyone. Let us know down in the comment section below how you felt about this first episode back in the Ozarks. And as always, thank you all for watching. And if you like our reactions and want to see more, maybe click the subscribe button and stick around. We will see you in the next one. Peace.
Bye.